Hello, hello. Okay, the audio input capture's good. Let me just tone it down a little bit. Okay. Sorry, I'm like still getting set up mentally. I have water, coffee, and if I need another caffeine boost for good measure, I have this much Dr. Pepper. I can't see my hand. That much Dr. Pepper. It's not much at all. But hopefully we won't be dipping into that. I'm trying to drink less soda, so I've been sticking to like 1 can a day. So kudos to me on that one. Let me cut off this light. There we go. Now I look like a person and not just some White Walker. Okay. Don't y'all worry. We're getting it set up. Oh, hello, Buttons. And he's gone. He jumped up here and then, yeah. Oh, wait, y'all can see it. Hell yeah. And 50 years later, it's gonna open. Alrighty. And we should be in business here. Okay, there's that one. Okay, we are all good to go. Alright, so, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, this is something that I do relatively frequently. It's a Master Duel and workout day. As you can infer from the name, we are playing Master Duel and working out. Sorry, I'm like fighting with myself right now. There we go. Turn off that fan so that way y'all can hear me properly without sounding like you're in a wind tunnel. Alright, Master Duel, do we want to update today? Are you Okay. I was getting a little annoyed there. Two seconds. Oh, fuck me. Are you kidding me? Sorry, guys. Temporary hiccup. Let me figure it out. Damn, I need to clean this. Be right back. Oh, shoot, we got a viewer. Hello. I had to go clean this thingamabop out. Y'all ever just have something and then you misplace it? Can I fight you? I don't know. Give me a minute. I have to go find something. I seriously am just misplacing everything before stream and it feels bad because I don't want to be that person. Oh, okay. I was like, wait. Maybe you're gonna have to give me a minute because I'm just trying to get stuff put together still. But yeah. Just give me a bit. Hello. We are back. Jade, go on. You know what I could do? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. So I want a bigger audience because I would love to go in and just set up a duel room and just duel y'all while I work out. That would be a dream come true. You know, not because of, oh, you know, I'm worried about facing random decks. No, I don't really care about all that. You know, you can throw the most random thing at me. I absolutely love seeing combos where it's like, I did not expect that to come from there. But the problem is, whenever you only have, you know, less than 10,000 subscribers, you kind of have to just go into pubs and hope for the best. And it cuts down on interaction. Let's be real, I want to interact with y'all. Yeah, ignore that deck list. Let me make sure I still got everything in here. I was experimenting and building around. Okay, yeah. Alright, so. Whoa. Just to let y'all know, I did find this. And I do have separate weight plates for and everything. These are 2 10-pounds. So the base, I believe, is 5? Or no. They're 2 5-pounds, but the base is 10 pounds. So I've gone up to 20 pounds. Before, those other weights were 10. Oh shit, my fault. I completely zoned out on that. If it makes you feel any better, I have brain damage. But before I go up against you, you may want to see what kind of deck I'm running. Because this is the only one I have fully built right now. I have some weird XYZ mumbo jumbo that I made, but it's not good. But yeah, this is up to 20 pounds from where we were at before, which was 10. I need to tighten these clips down. Y'all will find out very quickly from watching me or any of my content, I have the attention span of a chipmunk. Alright, this is what we're ending off on. Interesting hand. Throw this out here. Do you want to use your quick effect? You might as well pop it now, because I'm not destroying that. let's throw the messenger out here to give him something else to worry about. Ugh. Sorry about that. I was recovering. Alright. So, if you are new here, by the way, and you're seeing me right now in the screen, you may be wondering, Tyler, if you don't know my name, you're looking at my channel name, so you're looking at this going, nobody. Why is it in black and white? And all I have to say to you is that if I turn it to color, I'm going to do it real quick. This is what happens. Is this what y'all want? Do you want me to look like a goddamn stop motion film? Or you want crisp, clear? I don't know. I'm trying to kill time while this dude does his combo. Alright, he is XYZ summoning. Live it, you. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit scarier next turn, because he's going to be able to get rid of my burn cards. Hopefully by this point... I don't know. This is a lot. I'm hoping I can draw into Lava Golem, to be real. I think that's the play here. It's hopefully getting lava. As if I get lava. You know, the only downside to not playing modern decks is, y'all gotta keep in mind, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the era of Prank Kids. Not like Yu-Gi-Oh! But Master Duel. I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I was a kid. But I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! During like the Prank Kids era. And I actually picked up on that deck really easily. I loved its formula. I loved the card design. Awesome deck. I would still be running it now if it had some meta viability. But even then, it's just, I don't know, it's like not having options. I can definitely see the issue, because the way I ran Prank Kids was with the typical Thunder Dragon and then Destiny Fusion engine. And, you know, I could get by on that because you ended up on, I believe, 2 or 3 quick effects, usually. But it's just odd to see. Because it's like, man, like, not having those tools and that interactivity, I think that for a long time, interactiveness has been the name of the game with Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that certain decks have just made it more viable to keep it interactive at a consistent level. Alright, he is synchroning into a Rapinos. Currently, I'm a little worried. As he has a way to get, well, maybe both of my cauldrons off of the field. And a banish that he can activate off of an effect with this right here. That's what I was saying. I really want to draw into Lava Golem. Because if I get lava, I can at the very least get rid of that banish. I am running him at 3, so here's hopes for that. Okay. You know what? I'll take Raigeki. That is A-okay with me. Sorry, I was vibing out to the music. Let me turn it down. I don't know if it's bleeding into here. Alright, Ice Shade. Yeah. Well, there goes my primary burn strat. Makes me wish I didn't take Final Countdown out of this deck. Enjoy, my friend. I don't think he has a negate on field, so I think we're okay. Keyword, I think. And I'm not very good at that. It's not a consistent thing for me. Good night. Whoo! I forgot about the level 10. Well, you know what? All's well that exists. We're just gonna in turn. Think he's got the kill on us here. But you know what that means. We are going, well, you don't know what that means. I say these things like I have like this massive audience. Not good on my part, I know. A little assumptive. But so in short, whenever I lose, I do 10 squats and 10 sit-ups for every... No, I'm trying to remember. Yeah. 10 squats and 10 sit-ups for every win. But so I'm going to start off with 10. I haven't won any games yet. But, yeah. I might as well just do them now. Let's be real. Oh my god. Fuck you. What quick effect does he have? I think he has the destruction on field. That's just my last act of defiance. I know that I'm probably lost. Hey, what's going on, Roach? How you doing? Or should I say Scruffies? I don't know. I like that one. I don't know why. I am working out, so yeah. Incredibly awkward. I wonder if this guy will be able to get past this card or not. If not, I vote that we find his social media and be like, haha, you couldn't get past Nightmare Steel Cage for a turn. You suck. And then after that, we all subscribe to me. You know, it's called bringing the community together, not a witch hunt. My cat's fucking huge, by the way. Let me see if I can fix this to show y'all him real quick. He's in, like, the corner. You're not wrong. I mean... But at the same time, you know, it did have a particular ring to it that I can't lie was a little catchy. That being said, Scruffy is definitely, yeah. Sorry, I just hit my medical, so I'm kind of loopy, I guess you could say. Very bad. Okay, so right now, I gotta do 10 squats because I lost that game. Let me see if I can get this to a... Okay, my squat form is going to be absolutely awful. Yo, okay, don't worry, we're about to play. Oh, I'm not. I don't know why I touched the ground like that. That was not the right way to go about that. Alright, there's 5. Huh. Alright, there's 10. He's being an attention whore. Hey, fair. I get it. No, I actually played a little bit of Call of Duty the other day. I managed to get a plunder win. Sorry for the heavy breathing. I haven't worked out in a few days because I've been recovering from my last one. Because I was sore. I couldn't walk the first 2 days afterward. Alright, so I'm going to set up Duel Room. No, real, like, I played on my PS5 and that thing be getting hot as hell. Alright, the room ID is right there if you want to join into the Duel Room. And we can get some games going. Hey, no worries, yeah. See, and that's crazy because that's a problem with my PS5 too. It's not that it's so much like, gonna shut off because it's getting so hot, but if I stick a drink behind there, within 20 minutes, it's warm. Oh, I see you there. Let me join in. Listen here, we can all dream, Scruffies. I want a handsome man to buy me a I don't know. I have a PS5. What am I gonna say here? Because at the end of the day, it's not even about the man part. It's about, they're buying you something. That's nice. Oh boy, I am so sorry. Alright, we're going to go Cauldron of the Old Man. I'm scared now. Your deck has no extra deck. That is a terrifying prospect. Because that means one of two things. Someone's feeling a little feral today, I'll take it. Oh no. Okay, okay. We got a Thunder Dragon. One more. Yo, you should go make some of that stuffed crust. Honestly, favorite kind of pizza. I'm getting ready for you to laugh at my pot of duality. Come on. Yes. See. Okay, 3 sounds good to me. Originally, this deck started off as a Final Countdown deck, though. Which, you know, not the greatest thing in the world. Because it sounds great on paper. You know, all I have to do is stall out for 20 turns. And then you get to actually doing it. I feel so bad for using this deck. When it's just random people online, I'm like, oh, okay, you know. But when it's against somebody that I'm actually having a good time talking to, and, like, you seem like a really chill and down-to-earth, genuine person, I start feeling kind of bad. That being said, yes, we are doing 3 battles still, don't you worry. Of course, I got you. Yeah, Moon Mirror Shield's kind of a rough card. So your best way for getting rid of it, if you don't know, is going to be like spell and trap removal. For a deck like mine, after our duels, I'll take some notes and I'll show you some. Because I can show you some of the cards that I like to use for it. Also, me drawing into this many barrier statues is extremely unlikely. As you saw from the first duel, I drew into 0 monsters. Alright, sorry for the wait. I had to... Oh, dude, that gingerbread house card. Okay. Oh, one sec.
Leaving a minute for you to here. Keep before you do it.
Yeah, I got you. Ooh, my cat. May have to cut out a bit early. I have to go watch my little brother. But I'll see if I can get another one done beforehand, okay? All right. Here, some of the spells and traps that I would recommend if you are still watching. Let me leave and I'll show you some of the ones that I've used them. I'm just going to a new deck. Call it ST removal, just so that I can show off some of the ones that are very good. So for extra deck, you can get something like this. If you make it using an extra deck monster, it lets you banish one card on the field. And then what would have really helped in that situation that was going on there would have been this right here. Malevolent Catastrophe. Not a lot of people think about it because typically you don't want to blow up your own back row unless you're using something like artifacts or that have set effects on destruction. Okay. Well, what cards do you like to use? Okay, I got you. No, I come from old school. Like I said, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh since like, God, I want to say I was 4 or 5 years old. My mom got me into it early because it was something that me and my older brother could do that we both enjoyed, and she just happened to have some of the cards. Alright. So I gotta go for right now. Old school. Oh, man. Okay. I will make an old school deck on one condition. You gotta subscribe because I do want to duel you. Okay? And I want to see you back here whenever I come back live. I gotta go watch my little brother. He has autism. So, you know, he can be kind of a handful at times. So he needs the supervision. But, yeah. I will return. I appreciate y'all for stopping in, and thank you so much for your time. Seriously, it means a lot. I'll see you in the next one.